well, whatever. Sorry, I was looking at Ekotsume because you guys sometimes say, let's be bipolar. You gotta be nice to the girl to get the sweet. The sweet cat. Because it's a cat. You want a cat. You want to pet the cat. You want to have. Okay, yes, whatever. Okay, so that's 2 for 2, 2 for 1. Tiebreaker time, guys. Patrick wants us to be bipolar. Hector wants us to be bipolar. But Cleffa and Dakota don't want us to be bipolar. So what should we do? What should we do? 2 for 1, a Subway! Eat fresh! Whee! Anyway, I guess it's my turn. And I'm saying that we were honestly impressed by it. Communicating in some way that we can't sense was honest. Junpei was honestly impressed, guys. It was, in fact, a pretty interesting story. Oh, thank you, Loot! Whoa, it's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9? To his surprise, it was Santa and not June who answered. What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean. A lot like? That would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man, it'd be the end of the world. As we know it, Junpei felt that Santa might not be treating the idea of the end of the world with proper concern. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. He was right. Junpei shivered. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. Seriously. I'm Heiko and by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. You've got ice cream? I want ice cream! I hate the cold. I actually don't mind it, but I am actually not very comfortable in the winter because I live in a summer country. So let's get crack-lacking. Alright, we gotta find a way out of here as I pick up my stylus because I dropped it. What kind? I made pie! What? Oh, pie? What flavor? Pie flavor! You will get used to the cold. Maybe. Maybe I will. Santa stomped off, clearly doing his best to pretend that the cold wasn't affecting him anyway. Selfish, isn't he? Thought Junpei to himself. Welcome back! Still, Santa was right. It was high time they got back to their search. The story of Ice 9 had him interested, but there'd be time to think about that once they'd gotten out of the freezer. Junpei looked at June, nodded, and resumed his search of the room. Okay. Let's go back to the cabinet. What's this? Nothing? What about you? Nothing? Ooh, it's a frozen chicken! Let's search the chicken. It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey June, can you say that again? Eh? Say it again. It's really hard. Again. It's really hard. Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is right. Nothing, I'm fine. If that's hard, you can probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something. Like maybe your teeth. Hi, Big Mario! Rainbow! Bleh. I've been okay. I actually got a cold. But this is my second Christmas Halloween stream. So welcome to the stream. Halloween streams are 999, this game that I'm playing right now. And they are on Thursdays and Saturdays. So I hope to see you here. Also, the money that we're raising is to get me to MagFest. Hopefully, I'll get there. What's here? What's here? Halloween time. Ooh, there's rope. Let's search the rope. It's a rope. Well, we could use it to attach something to something else, I suppose. Okay. And a water bottle. A water bottle. Yeah, it is. It's probably solid right now, you know? But, it's, yes. Yes, it is. Let's, combine the dry ice with the chicken. The game should really be called XXX. Alright, the dry ice is into pieces. There's pieces. Let's combine this with a water bottle. Combine. I'm gonna put this piece. Yeah, with dry ice in it. Give me a second, I need to sneeze again. I feel like there's another one, but it doesn't want to happen right now. And then let's combine this with this. And let's just tie a rope on here. Thank you, Patrick. And go back. And now we can just go and save Santa from freezing to hell. Warm water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door. Thank you, Cleffa. I'm actually still, I still have a little bit of phlegm, which is gross to talk about, but I have a little bit of phlegm going on. So, yeah. Junpei pulled out the water bottle filled with dry ice and let a good amount of water fall in it and then quickly sealed it up tight. The makeshift bomb complete, he tied the doorknob as quickly as he tied it to the doorknob as quickly as... Ah! Thank you, Woot! Thank you, Woot! Ah! Yeah! We have 90 bucks. If you donate $9.99, we will have, well, actually it would be more like $9.90 without the other 9. We will have 99.9. Let me see if there's a message. Go get ice cream. Okay, I will get ice cream. But that money's still going to MagFest. Feel a little better. Okay, I'm glad you took allergy meds. Allergy meds are good. As good as quickly. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now? We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something, it'll, you know, happen. Junpei looked down at the floor. Scattered across it were pieces of the dry ice left over from the larger He pulled his sleeve down over his hand to keep from getting burned and grabbed the chunk of dry ice. It was a pretty good size, about as big as a pool ball. He figured that it would be just about the right size. Alright guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere. Both Santa and June looked at him with new concern. Let's throw a rock instead of the chicken piece we had. Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius? There really isn't anywhere big enough. The place we found the, rope. Right here. We can hide in there. Junpei pulled the door open to the small cellar. I told ya! Come on. Get inside, quick! Santa and June nodded and jumped into the hole. Into the hole. Junpei quickly followed. Let's not warn Lotus. She's not that important. I mean, it's Lotus. She's just a pretty eyesight. In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide even through his sleeve. He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw. Alright, here goes nothing. 3, 4, 5. You're counting the wrong way. Oops. That is really sad excuse for a joke, man. Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready? Yes. Whenever you're ready. Just throw the damn thing, I'm freezing. Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1. Junpei threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked into the cellar with Santa and June just as... Junpei leapt out of the cellar and ran to the door. Jumpy! The ice on the door, is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. The blast must have shattered it. Yes, alright, but it somehow didn't shatter the door. But she's just not gonna worry about that, you know? The door gave way easily, and all three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once. Hooray, we're out! Yay! June relieved, collapsed into the floor. Move. Oh, Santa shoved past Junpei and ran straight to the grill, which he immediately grabbed. Ow. God damn it. Ha 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 ha, fuck. Ha. Yeah, it didn't break the doorknob as well, somehow. He proceeded to kick the grill in a futile but amusing fit of rage. But where was Lotus? Where is she? It took Junpei only a moment to find her. She was sitting on the counter, idly scratching her chest. Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys. With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked toward her. What were you doing? What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting. We were gonna die. Oh, yeah? But you didn't, so everything worked out alright, didn't it? What the hell? Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried. Don't give me that crap. Could have just caused friction with the rope to melt the ice. I know. Telling the truth, I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops? It was true that there wasn't much she could have done, but something about her tone. Junpei gritted his teeth. Fine, but there is one thing I have to ask you. What's that? You didn't close the door, did you? What? Think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too. She was right. Junpei knew it. Without them, she'd be in very serious trouble. It seemed that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure. If Lotus had really wanted to kill them all, she would have had to do was bar the door from the outside. And she hadn't. She hadn't done anything. The most she was guilty of was laziness, or negligence, not attempt murder. Junpei swallowed his anger and did his best to apologize. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you. Oh, yes, well, that's alright, as long as you understand. Lotus looked away and twirled her hair between her fingertips. His vengeance was against the grill completed. Santa swaggered back towards Junpei and Lotus. Hey, no more screwing around, you two. I mean, I wouldn't in front of these two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on your fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death. How rude! I was plenty busy. Yeah, yeah? How